Yee is pumping quite a lot. I'm up over a 10x on this right now. I actually posted this on X when I first bought Yee. Well, I bought a few times. I actually bought both of these bottoms here. So if you look here and here, there's two bottoms. I was buying both of these bottoms. So I'm up over a 10x on this right now. Pretty much timed the bottoms perfectly, which I'm pretty happy with. And I still haven't sold anything because I don't think this is the time to sell this, right? It is tempting because it's up a clean 10x or more, or maybe I'm up a 12x or something like that, just quick maths, I don't know exactly. But it is tempting to take some profits here because it's pumped quite a lot. However, I don't think this is the time to take profits. And I'm not going to risk selling and then trying to buy back on a dip, because there is a chance that this could just take off straight to, you know, 100 mil or more. It can happen. Because we zoom in a little bit, you see it had a run up, had some consolidation, and then it broke out again, had a run up, and now it's having some more consolidation. It can just continue doing this now until the hype wears off. It can just continue doing this, right? So we don't know how high it's going to go exactly for this leg. It could have a pullback, and then it could consolidate, have a bit of a pullback for a few weeks or so, and then take off again or something. But I'm not going to risk selling and trying to buy lower, because there is a chance this could just take off. Just under a week ago now, Binance posted this on their X. It's a picture of a T-Rex. I don't think there's any other dinosaur coins, or at least like good ones in the market, right? I think Yee's the only known dinosaur coin that's not like obviously an sub 100k or less, at least that I know about. So Binance have posted this, a T-Rex, a small T-Rex going through a door next week, big T-Rex, right? And obviously now Yee's been running, so this is a good sign. They're probably hinting towards Yee, maybe, or they're just subtly, I don't know, exchanges do this thing, they're not supposed to actively hype bags up or hype projects up. They're not allowed, it's not really legal to do that, so it's kind of an underhanded kind of thing that they do, but this is probably related to Yee, right? And I wouldn't be surprised if there was a listing on Binance at some point, and it can happen at any moment, right? So we could get a pullback on Yee, it could come down a bit, well, it could come down maybe to 10 mil or whatever, or I don't know, or it could consolidate around here, it could do anything, right? Or it could keep going up. But if Binance just randomly lists this thing, right, we literally can shoot up here, like towards $1 billion. It's entirely possible to happen, right? Especially if the market pumps. Obviously, the entire market has been on a dip, but if the market starts pumping, and then Yee's going to get listed on the bigger exchanges at the same time as the market starts pumping, then this can absolutely skyrocket, and it can be one of those huge $1 billion runners, right, that we saw a few of last year. Obviously, this is Pepe's arch nemesis, and there's a video circulating online that actually came out before Dogecoin and Pepe even existed. Okay, and the video is of Pepe, Yee, and Dogecoin are in the video, right? And this video is circulating before any of these meme coins even came out. So there's that video circulating on the internet. You can probably find it on the Yee X page if you scroll down. I'm sure it'll be on there somewhere. So this is the Yee X page. They've actually had a listing on XT Exchange just the other day, right? Or was it yesterday? 2 days ago. And it's been listed on Mexi memes page listing, okay? So it's getting the smaller exchanges now. Or it looks like it's actually on Mexi fully now, I guess, because it's on CoinMarketCap. So it's now listed on Mexi. The other day it wasn't listed on anything. Now all of a sudden it's been listed on Mexi and it's been listed on XT. Binance are posting dinosaur pictures, okay? It's just starting to get these slightly better exchanges, these T3 exchanges. I'd call some of these other ones like KSEX, I'd call that probably maybe even a T4 exchange, or this HBIT, P2B, I don't even know what these are. These are crappy exchanges, right? But Mexi and XT are tier 3 exchanges. You could even maybe call them tier 2, maybe. It's kind of in the middle, right? These are pretty decent exchanges. I would use these. I don't really use centralized exchanges anymore, but these ones I used to use. But yeah, this is just the start, I think, okay? Obviously there is a risk that it could just fall down from here, and then it could just like have a big dip and just consolidate for a while before taking off again or something like that. There's always that risk, right? But I'm not going to sell here because there is a good chance of this doing 50x or something from here or more. It's possible. So I'm holding for that life-changing trade. That's the whole reason we get into these meme coins in the first place, isn't it? I'm not here looking for a 10x, I want 100x, 1000x, 10,000x. That's why we come to these meme coins, isn't it? So yeah, I think this is just the start of something bigger. Again, we look at the Yee listings page. This is the listings page, right? The only exchanges it's on right now is XT and Mexi, okay? Now we come over to the top memes over here, right? You can just pick any one of these, right? Any one of these coins here, you can just pick one. We'll just go with Turbo. And Turbo is on Binance, it's on Coinbase, it's on OKX, it's on BitGet, it's on Gate, it's on KuCoin, Mixi as well, HTX, it's on everything, okay? Go on the next page. It's on Kraken, it's on Crypto.com, it's on BingX, LBank, it's on all of these different exchanges. Bitmart, it's on way more exchanges, okay? Mogcoin. Mogcoin's on Coinbase, it's on Bybit, it's on Binance. Well, actually, that's Binance Alpha, so I guess it's not on Binance, but it's on BitGet, it's on Gate, it's on KuCoin, HTX, Crypto.com, bloody blah. It's on loads of exchanges, okay? And Yi is currently only on Mixi and XD, right? Are the only two exchanges worth noting, because this CaseX one is, well, maybe this CaseX one's okay. I don't know. I've never used it, but these three here are kind of, like I said earlier, probably less than tier 3 in my opinion, at least. But yeah, based on the narrative of this being the arch nemesis of Pepe, like this has got the Pepe killer narrative to it, right? So this can 100%. This can do some damage. Whether it's actually going to flip Pepe, I don't know about that, right? But anything's possible. And this coin was actually launched 2 years and 7 months and 16 days ago, okay? And we look at Pepe. Pepe was launched 2 years, 7 months and 29 days ago. So Yi was launched not that long after Pepe, okay? And it's just been slowly growing ever since, right? Slowly building and growing. And it's just been a slow cook, okay? So yeah, I'm pretty convinced this one's got a really good chance of giving Pepe a run for its money. Again, like, I don't know if it's going to actually catch up with Pepe. I don't know if it will overtake Pepe. But I think it can at least get way closer than it is now, right? It's only a 17 million market cap right now. There's no reason this can't go into the hundreds of millions quite easily. So yeah, I'm holding for it, and hopefully we see a Binance listing soon, and hopefully we see the market pump soon, and it happens at the same time. That's what we want. That's the perfect scenario right there. We want Bitcoin to start pumping towards 150k, and then we want Ethereum to start pumping towards 5k and break above 5k, right? If Ethereum breaks above 5k, and then Yi's going to start getting the big exchange listings, then Yi is most likely going to be a huge runner, okay? So yeah, that's what I'm holding for, and I'm pretty hyped about it. So fingers crossed it happens the way I'm thinking it's going to happen. But obviously right now the market is kind of dumping. Well, it's kind of just doing nothing right now. It's kind of just going sideways, but it was dumping before that, right? And now we're kind of getting a little consolidation over here, okay? And we did move up a little bit towards this purple box here, which is basically a supply zone, okay? So people are likely to sell here. So there is a chance we could see something like this, I think. There's no guarantees this is going to happen. This is just a scenario that I'm kind of being wary of. Just take a note, just like keep this in your mind that I think something like this could happen, okay? I'm hoping the market's just going to keep pumping from here, obviously. We all want to see that. But I think there is a chance we can get a run up to this purple box here, which we've already basically had. Maybe we can come back into it again and then roll over and then come back down to these levels down here, which is around the previous all-time high of the last cycle, 69k or whatever, 74, 69k. And basically, I think there is a chance we could come down to those levels, and then we could get some panic and some liquidations and stuff like that, and we could wick beneath this level before bouncing back up above that level, and then continuing higher overall, okay, over the months after that. I think that is a pretty likely scenario, because this would be a big head and shoulders pattern as well. You've got a shoulder here, a head here, and this would be another shoulder. We draw this line here, this red line, okay? That's the neckline of a head and shoulders pattern. If this was to happen, the technical target of that would be down to 30k, okay? So 30k is all the way back down here, basically at the beginning of the bull run, right? That's where the technical target of the head and shoulders pattern is, right? So a lot of people are going to see this and they're going to think that's going to happen. I don't think this is going to happen, because obviously we've got BlackRock buying, Vanguard and all the other big institutions, right? They're buying Bitcoin. So if the price is going to go down that much, these big institutions are going to be buying. So I don't think it's going to come all the way down to 30k. I think 50k is possible. That's like sort of the worst case scenario in my mind. But I don't think it's that likely to happen, right? I think it could happen. This is if we go into a full-blown crypto winter, like a big bear market, then I think we go down to like 40, 50k. But yeah, this is the technical target of this pattern, okay? So this is going to cause panic. People are going to sell, and then it's going to trigger long liquidations and stuff like that, right? So we'll maybe get wicked down into this box because of that. But I don't think it will actually play out, right? I think it will recover from there if this does happen, and then we'll bounce from there and go higher, right? that's a scenario that I'm kind of thinking is likely to play out, right? And then worst case scenario, we could come down to 40, 50k, but it's not likely in my opinion. So the two scenarios that I think are likely is that what I just told you, we come down to here and then we wick beneath this and bounce again and then continue higher, or we just keep pumping from here, right? Those are the two scenarios that I'm thinking are likely to play out. But yeah, when Bitcoin does pump again, break all-time highs and go to 150k, which I think is just a matter of time, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when, right? And then Ethereum's going to break 5. Let's just delete some of these lines. But yeah, we break the all-time high here on Ethereum, and then we explode up further. Then obviously we're going to get a bit of an alt season then, right? And this Yi token could see some crazy gains. There's even a chance for it to 100x even from here, which would take it to roughly where Pepe's market cap is right now. So it's possible that that could happen. Let's see what happens. And obviously if Ethereum breaks all-time high, obviously Kokoro's probably going to have a nice run too. I mainly wanted to talk about Yi in this video because Yi's more exciting right now because it's pumping a lot, obviously. Kokoro's been kind of boring, it's been down. Obviously it came down to 1 mil, it's bounced up to 2.44 mil right now at this current time of recording. And you know, that could be the bottom right there. There's not too much going on for Kokoro other than the people involved in Kokoro. The team and stuff for Kokoro, the CTO team, they've still got lawyers on the case to deal with the current issues going on with Kokoro, and it's pretty much just a matter of when all that gets resolved, right? So Kokoro is going to be down for a while until that gets resolved. It could still pump up a bit, it could come up to like, it could still pump, you know, but it's not going to have any crazy pumps. Kokoro is not going to go to hundreds of millions until the legal issues are resolved, but it can still pump, it could go back out to all-time highs or even maybe. But yeah, it's not going to have any insane crazy pumps until the legal issues are resolved. So yeah, this one's just a patience game at this point. I'm still holding it. Obviously this is a really good, this is a better narrative than Yi even. This is a great narrative, you know, because there's 3 dogs. You've got Dogecoin, and then the owner of Dogecoin adopted another dog called Nero, which ran to over $1 billion. And then they adopted another dog after that, which is this dog. And this dog is currently at 2.5 million. So the narrative for this is pretty much the best narrative that you can have because it's based on a real life dog that's directly related to the Dogecoin dog. So you can't really beat this on narrative. So I'm just holding this, and the team and everything that are involved in this are super loyal and they're constantly working on it. So yeah, it's super strong. Yeah, my game plan with this is to just hold it and then just wait basically. And yeah, this could go crazy when everything gets resolved and everything. This could also be a $1 billion runner. So yeah, that's about it. That's all I wanted to talk about in this video. Try and get another video out soon. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Drop a like if you appreciate these videos, and thanks for watching.